o'clock. We have
Let's call a meeting to order.
Yep. All right.
The only one that ain't on is the mayor from Runnymede, right?
Right. All right. Chairman called the meeting to order. Start with the reading of the.
Hey, Josh, before we start the meeting, will you get in touch with the mayor if he's interested? Because he hasn't been on for a long time.
Yeah, I'll
pretty
speak with him
soon we're
again.
going to need we're going to need everybody's input and votes. He's not. It seems like he doesn't care. I guess he don't have the time. He's busy. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't answer for him, but I have spoke to him before about it. But
he hasn't been on for what, 6-7 months?
I'd have to check. Yeah, I mean it's been sporadic at best. I mean maybe one within the last.
Just ask him what his interests are. That's all. Okay.
All right. So begin with the reading of the Open Public Meetings Act statement. On January 25th, 2023, notice of this meeting was placed on the official Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency website and emailed to both the Courier Post and Gloucester City newspapers for publication. The official notice to Borough Clerk was emailed on January 25th, 2023, which included a request for posting of the notice to the official Borough Bellmawr website and bulletin board. All requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act have been met in compliance with the Sunshine Law. Begin with the flag salute. Pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
All right. Begin with the roll call. Chairman Frank Philippek.
Here.
Vice Chair Ray Bider.
Here.
Commissioner Jim D'Angelo.
Here.
Commissioner Nicopatos. Commissioner Tom Whitman.
Here.
Commissioner Neil Patel.
Here.
And Commissioner Jeff Simpson.
Here.
All right.
Thanks everybody for coming today.
All right, standard agenda for this evening. Begin with the reading of the minutes from the previous meeting, regular meeting, February 21st, 2023.
I make a motion we accept the minutes.
I second it.
All right, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Ayes have it. Brings us to communications. We did receive the redevelopers report for the month of March 2023, which was included with the materials. We also received the traffic engineers report for Q1, also included with the materials that were sent. Just in a synopsis, they are updating the plans with and have revised the traffic impact study that was previously prepared. So they're resubmitting permit documents the week of March 13th to address any DEP comments. As they state, the consultant team continues to prepare the plans, including construction of the connector road. And I know some letters were sent last month to the DOT on that behalf as well, as far as advancing that project further.
Josh, can I mention that for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to thank Mayor and Council of Bellmawr, also to Camden County. Also, I want to thank Mike McKenna for writing a letter for the Redevelopment Authority. Also to for Senator Perez and the two assemblymen that also sent a letter. I hope the letters work, but I want to thank everybody for going to bat and doing it. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Chairman. Again, I guess, it falls under commissioner reports. Anything else from any commissioners? Now would be the time. All right. Brings us to the executive director's report. Basically, I had a couple issues with my computer last month, and in fact, as some of you may have heard me state, I almost had to postpone the meeting today as it crashed early this afternoon. So have been playing catch up. Also had some communication errors with the financial system company in terms of some help tickets, getting me past some things on that end. So a couple of the reports got delayed. I still and again, from a technical standpoint, the state has moved to a system called FAST, and all of the reporting is now done online. So I I'm having some trouble navigating that, and I need to get some assistance there. So next month we will be able to approve the budget, do the final reading, and then again, with the computer issues, it slowed me down with getting the materials that Bowman needs to complete the audit, and I plan on having that done by month's end. So with the financial system admins, just getting everything transferred and just learning the operation of it, including we have to start processing our checks for any bills through that system in an automated fashion per the past audit recommendations, which is something I'm working on implementing as well. So there's a lot to it, and just again, kind of being a novice with the system, it's a little bit of a crawl. So definitely have some movement over this next month, and put a few of these things to bed, because we had a lot of momentum up with this up until the last month or so. Closing, I just want to thank the redeveloper. The Bellmawr code enforcer had approached me informally to see if there's anything that could be done about the old trailers and abandoned cars that were around Dead Man's Curve, and just want to thank them for taking care of it in a pretty prompt fashion, as they had been removed, and definitely improves the landscape there. So any questions for me before I turn it over to Mike?
Nope.
All right, Mr. McKenna.
Well, I don't want to say no news is good news, because it's neither good new news, but there is a reference in the redevelopers report to an anticipated closing in 30 days. And I forgive him that it's aspirational. If we don't try and move things along, they won't move. But rest assured, I say to the commissioners here, that this closing will happen when everything is in order. Everything has been reviewed and approved by me and my team. And I say team because I've got, of course, Howard Long, borough solicitor, has a substantial role to play, even though for closing, it'll simply be the council by resolution conveying to the authority. It's an informal process when it's agency to agency. Howard is still a key player. So he will have to be satisfied. My environmental counsel has to be satisfied. I'm relying on these folks for their expertise. Leasing and contractual counsel from Archer has to be satisfied as to all aspects of this deal before we even come to you and say, we are satisfied, here's what we've done, and we can make a positive written recommendation that we can proceed to a closing. So we're not gonna, we don't take it as a rush, but we also know that there's much work to do. And I sort of sometimes feel I'm the quarterback and sometimes feel like I'm herding cats, but there's much to do by various folks in their subcategories. Mine is principally the overall development. And for now, getting that subdivision done, both in our jurisdiction and also in Deptford's. And I have confirmed that it is running parallel in Deptford's. They are on the agenda in April for our planning board. And Mr. Bach will be the engineer that's reviewing that. But we've already vetted it. And Dennis, our engineer here at the authority, has vetted it, the plan. But it needs a public hearing. It needs action so that we can push the Green Acres application and the commencement of the park to a conclusion. I always suggest that you all read the redevelopers reports over, but they are usually quick skims because they are principally recaps from the last time. And you have to really understand what's been going on behind the scenes to spot the new developments. I just highlighted those for you all. But the takeaway here is this, no closing will happen until you all approve it, and you all won't even have it placed before you unless and until our whole team is satisfied. That's all I have.
All right, thanks, Mike. Any questions before we move into new business? All right, single item for this evening, payment of bills, resolution number 03:024-23, authorizing payment of outstanding bills.
I authorize we pay them, please.
Thank you, Mr. Whitman.
Second.
I think I got Mr. Byder on the second. There will be a roll call. Chairman Philpott,
Yes.
Vice Chair Byder,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel,
Yes.
Commissioner Simpson.
Yes.
All right, that concludes new business. Don't believe anybody's on the line, but we'll kick it over to public portion. Give my customary 3-second delay. All right, that will conclude public portion. Brings us to an adjournment.
I want to thank
Thank you.
everybody for being on, and I make a meeting to adjourn the meeting. Motion.
I second it.
All right, thank you, Neil. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? All right, ayes have it. Meeting's adjourned, and we'll see you
Thanks,
on
fellas.
Tuesday, April 18th. Thank you,
Good
everyone.
night, everybody.
See you guys.